Thursday marked Remembrance Day, observed on November 11 every year since the end of World War I. It is observed to recall the end of hostilities, at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, some 103 years ago when the armistice with Germany went into effect. During World War II, many countries changed the name from Armistice Day. Commonwealth member states adopted Remembrance Day, the U.S. chose Veterans Day, while it remains Armistice Day in France and Belgium. The anniversary of the armistice itself is not observed in Germany, but a national day of mourning is practiced on the Sunday that falls closest to November 16. Archaeology continues to unravel all sorts of wartime secrets, from both world wars and earlier too, ranging from human remains to planes and other artifacts, both on land and at sea. Brothers Colin and Sean Welch run Research Resource Archaeology, and they have excavated several wartime sites from World War II. While digging at St. Mary's Platt in Sevenoaks, Kent, earlier this year, they found a piece of a German V-2 Terror rocket which had detonated 76 years earlier. V-2s were a part of Adolf Hitler's terror weapons program and were the world's first ballistic missiles. Thousands of them are believed to have been launched during World War II, and they caused 9,000 deaths in the UK alone, according to The Sun. They were fired from mobile sites across the Nazi-controlled areas of Europe and filled with explosives, designed to cause maximum damage. The part of the rocket discovered in September is a combustion chamber, which would have contained a mixture of liquid oxygen and alcohol. The same technology was later used to help Americans reach the moon. The rocket would have been traveling at more than 3,300 miles per hour, propelled by the alcohol and oxygen mixture, when it exploded at midnight on Valentine's Day 1944. It landed in the St. Mary's Platt, fortunately not killing anyone, but did leave a 14 feet (4.2 meters) deep and 38 feet (11.5 meters) wide crater. Speaking to ITV Meridian at the site, Sean explained, "At the moment we're walking the trajectory of the rocket. And up beyond there are the flags marking out the 70-degree compass bearing that it came in on. Now, it's very interesting that we are here in a field in Kent, because the target was London, so you can appreciate this rocket was a long way off course." Sean attributed the location of the rocket to whoever was firing it being forced to use an optical device to work out a compass bearing. He told ITV, "We think that it was the fact it was a nighttime launch that they haven't been able to set the rocket up correctly. And when we look at the impacts in this part of Kent, the majority of them are actually nighttime launches." Colin told Kent Online that they would usually expect to find the most remains, at the side of the crater furthest from the entry point, but this time they found nothing. Instead, they found that a bed of ragstone had prevented the rocket traveling any further underground. Rebecca Blackburn, from the Royal Engineers Museum, told ITV, "Once the rocket was launched it couldn't be stopped. So the British couldn't intercept it with a plane or with any sort of weapon. And as it travels, it's over 3,000 miles per hour. It couldn't be heard coming either. So it travels at the speed of sound. Once you've heard it, it's already landed."